by anybody except ourselves, all right? Now, I will say that there is a donations facility on Anti-Corruption Ireland website and on GemmaO'Doherty.com, and anyone can donate there under €100 if they want. And they do, but I have never touched that. In fact, I've never touched it. I'm not going to say, I was lucky that I got justice in there, and as a result of that, I worked for 20 years in the Irish Independent, and I built up a large, a large pension, a large amount of the fact that I'd been there for so long at a high level. When I sued them, unfortunately for them, the compensation was very high. But that has to last me for the rest of my life, because I'll never work again in mainstream media, obviously, nor would I want to. But I don't want money for this. I don't want it. This is about the future of the country I love.
Yes, I just want to add the same, exactly the same. I mean, we're doing this ourselves. We're taking enormous risk because we can be hit with a bill for costs. We are taking whatever risk we're taking entirely on our own as two people. However, from time to time, I want to make this point, people have offered us money. People have said, we will donate something to me for this case. And I have said, no, I have said, thank you very much, but we do not want to take money at this stage. If we lose the case down the road, that may be entirely different. We don't know. We're not going into that. We don't intend to lose the case. But let me say for certain that we have absolutely no financial stake. We have no financial backers. You see, it's people like these, RTE, who put out these questions, about, who's funding you? Who's funding you? Well, nobody. Who's funding you? Who's funding you? Who's funding you?
What's total trivial entertainment?
Why
don't you just go off and take your fake news?
Go away.
RTE,
that's the end of that. It's complete nonsense. But this is not journalists. These are gotcha merchants.
Yeah.
They want to try and catch people out. They want to capture people. No
You're so ashamed of your own life.
2 kilometres distance from me for the rest of your life.
Please, some social distancing. Okay, fake news, goodbye. And all your plans.
That's better than a 10-mile run.
John and I we don't know what these people in there are capable of.
Well, fake news RTE brought our
probably
plans
looking
over.
at us and they're probably thinking we're going to take their house. We're going to show them.
Yes.
That we don't want any of these lay litigants coming into our courts. It's their courts, it's not our courts.
I want to say that the feeling we had, just to share this with you, the feeling we've had here, frankly now, and maybe we're going to be proved wrong, or I'm going to be proved wrong in this, but there's very much a sense that we're up against an implacable singular force. This is supposed to be an independent arm of the legislative of Ireland. I don't get that feeling here. From the very minute we walked in there 3 weeks ago, we were met with the Chief Registrar, dressed in sneakers and a t-shirt with his belly button showing, who tried to throw us a steer to make us walk out of the court thinking we didn't know what we were doing. Well, here we are at the end of the process. Now, we have met many similar people. We've met a couple of decent people, I think, along the way also. There are some decent people within the system. But in general, the system has fallen into a way of thinking about itself that it is like a personal business. We run this, we own this. The idea that they serve the Irish people, just like RTE, they've forgotten it. They've forgotten it. And that's what we need to do. And that's part of what we're doing with this case, to say we can risk everything. We're not afraid to risk anything, because no matter what we have as human beings now, it will be worthless if they succeed in doing to our country what they want to do to it.
Thank you, Gemma. Thank you, John. Thank you. Thank you.
We're all in it together. phony COVID language. So, well, we don't know. It's up to the judge now. So hopefully he'll deliver fairly quickly. He did his parting words were that he would go. It would be his priority.
Well,
So I told him that the country are watching him and that the Irish people
What's his name
are
again?
waiting. Charles Meenan.
Charles
So yes, yeah.
How long
So
has he got? How much experience on the bench? Is he like? Do you know how long? How old? Is he good
I don't think,
record?
is he? Oh, well, we won't pass any comment.
Well, on behalf of our little
regard.
children, thank you again.
Thank you, Gemma.
Thank you, Gemma. Thank you, John.
Nobody was arrested.
No. The only one should be arrested is fake news RTE for bringing the plant with them. They brought him with them
Thank you very much.
from across the bridge.
I would say so.
They did.
It's so ridiculous. I wish I could provide proof. You know?
Thank you, Thank you for coming down.
Yes, so they only think in terms of they only think in terms of they all have
notified electronically. I think you get an email.
They've never encountered.
And then we have a chance to reply about the orders.
When I was hired, when I was unlawfully dismissed, they told me they moved to the floor there up on Talbot Street. And they said to me, look, you give up your corruption stuff. Stay.
We are all right.
And I said, I'll see you.
I got no sense from the
They
court
had
that they have
never
any sense of
encountered
what's
that
happened.
before. Because everyone they had encountered prior to that could be bought off. And it's the same with John. The Irish Times had never met
All their
anyone
grandiose
who
routines
could be
and
silent.
language and everything.
So it's very, I'm not saying there's anything, that's the way we were brought up.
Sure.
And that's what our faith tells us to do. You have to speak the truth.
When he's back.
We don't know, we're waiting now. His order will be delivered electronically.
Right.
So we'll know, I'd say.
Early next week, I'd imagine.
It'll be
Maybe
online.
even Friday, who knows? Today is Wednesday. Hardly be Friday, but maybe next Monday, Tuesday.
Are they required to put it in the Irish Times or something? Are they required to put that in the Irish Times as well?
No, they just notify. But I mean, it will get out, I guess. I guess they will send out something. I'm not sure how that works, But we will letting people know anyway, So probably Gemma will tweet or whatever.
Oh, the word John, RTE brought that plant across the bridge with them. They wanted it reactionary. That's the reason they thought it was how it came across the bridge just after. That's how I know they yes, that's why I was telling you don't give it to them. Yeah.